So the topic is the value of a woman. And I think this one of the topics that came to my mind, Kev, when I was just looking, on my Facebook and really seeing how the female um, is displayed in our culture today. You know, um, just for assets. You know, not even tapping into the true ability of a woman. You know, when I think of my wife, I think of her having my kids. You know,
Hmm.
and her going through the 9 months with my daughter and the 8 months with my son. And during these times, I mean, I'm back and forth to work. I may pick up something that she's requesting to eat, but how much am I really doing? You
Hmm.
know. And when I go through Facebook and I see them being called out of their name and different things like that, I mean, that's just one part of the value. You know. Also, when I think about my wife, I don't know, and I was thinking about this the other day going to work. I don't know um, my kids' doctors' names. You know, I don't
Well,
know their dentist. I don't know their dentist names. Um, I don't even know where their doctor office is. You get what I'm saying?
mhm.
I may know my daughter's in middle school now, so I may know maybe one of these teachers' names.
Yeah.
But my wife is valuable, and I say that to say she handles that. She takes care of that. She allows me uh, to be in my lane, to be great, to do what I need to do at job, to play my part. And I think with somebody like me, that value is irreplaceable. So for
Yeah.
me to come out of pocket or when I see it, I'm like, y- you know what I mean? It's ridiculous, man.
Especially one of the things of when we call on our wives for a lot of things in our situations when we going through mental stuff.
Yeah,
When we're like trying to balance challenges in our heads and thinking that we gotta be the most dominant person in our household, and this the pressure that we put on ourselves, and they calm us down. They
right.
get us on level ground for us to see something. And like you were saying with the doctor's appointments and stuff like that, they handle those challenges. They handle those and with no complaints.
Right.
But little things that we do, because we put so much pressure on ourselves, we open up something that can be even detrimental to our household just by the way
Correct.
that we go about handling something.
Right.
And my wife, man, my wife, she really keeps me at a peace, at a calm.
Hmm.
Certain things that she would do, just would just level me down. And she always put family first.
Hmm.
God is at the head, but family first. She put me in a place of, this is your position now, but I need you to be level headed. I don't
Right.
need you to making no brash decisions, no something that would get you out of pocket that would affect our whole family. And
Right.
man, um, taking my wife, this advice, taking my wife outlook of me, help shape and mold me.
Right.
Really shape and mold me, especially when I didn't see it.
Right.
You know.
So basically, like when you were saying that, I was really thinking, and I know for me, um, at certain points, even being out there in the streets or, um, just being a single man, it's kind of like, no, no, I ain't rocking with her, or no, me and her ain't tight. Um, it sounds like from what you're saying to me, and I can relate to it, and I can say it is true. The same in my life is that there's parts of you as a man that only a woman can bring out.
Hmm.
Your boys can't bring it out. You see what I'm saying? Even your pops can't bring it out. There are certain parts that a woman can bring out of you. You know what I mean? And I'm stuck on this be great because a woman can help you be great. I know when we were having Ariana, we stayed in a 1 bedroom apartment, which was fine for me and my wife. But mama said, you look, I'm pregnant. We need to move. So Kev, I took the bed, bro, and slid the bed over in the room. And I said, we can put the crib right here. We don't need to move. And mama looked at me like, no. So what she was doing
Mm.
was calling something out of me. You know what I mean? That little $9 you was making. Now we got to go up, Baba.
Yeah.
We need to go get a 2 bedroom. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
And you need to make that happen. And at the time, it may feel like pressure, but what she's doing is pulling some out of me, calling some out of me. There's more in you than just where you are. That was fine for a season, but now it's time for you to step up and that value.
Hmm.
That's that's it. And when you get to the next level, you're like, man, yeah, man, I'm doing so much better. I got a different title, et cetera, et cetera. But when you rewind in your mind, why are you here? Who helped catapult you here?
Yep. Yep.
Boom, boom.
Yep. Now, big bro, think about this right here. We get our hair cut to try to impress a woman.
Hmm.
We sit there and try to get the flies cards, wear the flies coat clothes. A lot of things that we try to do to have money in your pocket to impress a woman. But
Hmm.
when you find that good thing, you find that wife. You know what I'm saying? They'll pull out more out of you of stability,
Yeah.
responsibility. You know what I'm saying? How to be your identity, the character of you. You know what I'm saying? The father you can be. They'll pull those roots up out of you. You know what I'm saying? They plant them in the ground in you, but they start pulling them things out of you, to shape you to be that man.
Yes, sir.
You know, we're not after them fast things no more. So it's like, how do you get to that start? How do you get to that place? When you find that right one,
Hmm.
and you will go to the end of the world for, man, it does something to you. It
Right.
does it. You see that they care about your well-being. They don't
Hmm.
just care about you being, but they care
Hmm.
about your well-being.
Hmm.
And once I found out, my wife, when she showed me that she cared about my well-being, it did something to me. It did something.
Hmm.
It made me value my household and her really, really more.
Right.
You know, and
But what did
things
that
like,
do to you? What did that do to your drive, though? You know what I mean?
oh man, my drive,
Yeah.
it when the feeling, it's like that feeling like I can't do this or I can't go to the extra edge. But when my wife, man, when I look at my wife or I think about my wife, I
And who
can.
you doing it for? You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Who I'm doing this for? You know
Who
what I
I'm,
mean? It's like looking in the stands, man, and you got one cheerleader. You got one
mm,
cheerleader, but at the end of the day, that's all I need.
that's all I
Cause
need.
I know that one cheerleader got my back. You see what
Yep.
I'm saying? If ain't
Yep.
nobody else got it, I know that one. I know one thing. I know is you got my back. You see what I'm
Yep.
saying? And why would I? Why wouldn't I give it everything I got? I'm gonna give
Mm,
it everything I got. You see what I'm saying? And like this life, I mean, that we live in, I'm gonna give it everything I got because of you,
yep.
because what you shown me, because what you help unlock in me. I ain't got nothing on reserve. Anything I got, you can get it. You know what I mean? And,
Yeah.
and and that's all of me. You know what I mean? Through what we go through every day, whatever challenges we go through, um, we got something that's solid. But my question to you is, what do you think, as far as looking at the culture, what do you think stops brothers from seeing the value in a woman and uh, just what do you think the disconnect is? You know, because I know you see some of the news feeds of females, you know, and how they're treated and how they're talked to. And what do you think that disconnect is? What do you see?
More of a lot of brothers is raised in single parent homes.
Yeah.
And when you see you have a balance of if your mom's is so nurturing over you, but it's like you don't have nobody. You right here. What my dad, or you bashing my dad, or this and that, so you can grow an anger in that part. You can grow a disconnect in that part, or either it's the respect level towards a woman. You know,
Right.
it's it's challenging, man. That it's a connection that's not connecting.
Right. Because okay, so when this topic originally came up, that's one of the things I was really thinking about, you know. And I don't know if I shared this with you guys or not, but it was kind of like, okay, so this woman uh carries us for I mean, and forgive me, man, for 9 months. You understand what I'm
Mhm.
saying? She carries us for 9 months. Uh, some come early, you know, but she go through all that mental, all that stuff that the doctor's telling her your baby may have jaundice, put him under this light, et cetera, et cetera. And I don't know all of it. I'm not going to try to act like I know all of it, but what I
Yeah,
went through, you see what I'm saying? Some come early, so that plays on a mentally. Will my baby be deformed? All of this, they nurture you through all of that. Wipe your nose, put you in the best school that they can,
hmm,
work two or three jobs to provide for you, give
yep,
you what they can, eat after you, wash your clothes, fold your clothes,
yep,
wash you, change your diaper, give you advice, put money in your pocket, take you to work, take you to the barber shop, do all of this. And I'm talking about from a single parent a standpoint. And then we get older and you ain't do nothing for me. And then, like you said, that carries over to the women we date.
yep.
You know what I mean? And it's like, what are we doing? Because I done been there. What are we doing? You know, who are we putting on a show for? And it's called Hearts of Men for a reason because I think, and we talked about it before, it's a heart issue.
Yeah,
You know, you and like you said, with the father not being there, you get that callus on your heart. You see what I'm saying? That's I,
yeah,
I believe that's probably the first callus that you get that makes you know what I mean? I'm tough, man. Ain't nobody getting to me. I don't love nobody. I don't love on love and I don't love them hoes. You see what I'm saying? Straight up, I
yeah,
don't love them. They whoa, where all this coming from?
yeah. I mean, if you're not seeing the respect in that household of how to carry, like how to love a woman, or how to appreciate a woman, if you're not seeing that in your household, then you're not gonna do that. You're not gonna imitate that. So you listen. We listen to a lot of music. We
Yeah,
listen to, what I'm saying, music. Let's run the train on. Let's do this
yeah,
and
yeah,
listen to
yeah.
boom, boom. So then you have that mindset. Who you associated with too? Who you around? Are you
Yeah,
around the same like mind people? Let's carry these women like bees and hoes and all that, or
yeah,
are we gonna be respectable men? And those things, it that's you get that outlook. So
yeah,
you do a lot. They do a lot of fussing. We do a lot of fussing with women. When I
yeah.
was coming up with other women, we fuss a lot because I'm thinking that's love. I think what I'm saying. But I didn't know that.
Yeah. Right. Right.
I'm thinking we supposed to fuss and then we supposed to break up the makeup,
Yeah.
have sex and what I'm saying, then go right back to it. I'm going back with my
Right.
homeboys,
Yeah.
drinking, doing what I do,
Yeah.
and oh, she
Yeah.
this and that. Oh man, don't pay her no mind. You know how she is, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
And wasn't nobody, really properly loving our woman. So they get this anger, they get all this, and we seem like they fussing at us or picking with us, but they really like, why are you treating me like this? How did I supposed to treat you? I wasn't shown this is the way that that I know. But then man, get older, Christ come in.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, once he showed me that he loved me.
Right.
I knew how to love others.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And the things I remember my father used to tell me, boy, don't ever get married. Don't hang yourself. Man, I got freed.
Right.
Man,
the opposite happened. Right.
The opposite happened. Like, whoa, you something that you telling me don't do, because I seen that you ain't cherished my mom. You know what I'm saying? Both of them cheating at the same time. Both of them cheating, but they were trying to work something out. Try to be together, but both of them cheating.
Well, okay. So what I said about the mothers carrying you and getting you to, let's just say 16, 17. I made it to 17, and then I started smelling myself, so I had to go. Just say, Joker make it to 16 to 17 years old with their mom, staying under their mom's roof, etc. And then you're out of her, or out of a woman's, in a man perspective is good too. You see what I'm saying? But this one is the value of a woman. So 17 years. So then you say 18, 19, 20, 21. By 21, you kind of got it. From 21 to 23, you out there doing your thing, doing whatever, working, doing whatever, wherever you at. You know what I mean? If you ain't get caught up in the system, you somewhere. And then you end up getting married. And then it's almost like, especially when you find a good wife, you kind of take off again. So you're really proving the point that the value of a woman is what helps shape and make you great. You see what I'm saying? Yep. So you're with your mom, you're under her nurturing care. You can't do it by yourself. Then you go out there with your boys. Either you're gonna get caught up in the system, and that's gonna be it for you. You see what I'm saying? For a little while, you have to go sit down for a little while, or you ended up, or a female end up seeing something in you that she grab you, or y'all lock up, and then y'all begin to go on with your life. You see what I'm saying? So it's always like her being there is pulling something out of you, whether it's your mom pulling something out of you, or whether it's your wife pulling something out of you, or your girlfriend.
But when can we separate looking at our wives at the time as we growing? We look at our wives as our wives instead of looking at our wives of what our mamas did. Sometimes we expect for our wives to be just like our mama, to accept these things that we do, but you're gonna always nurture us. Right. Like, you know what I'm saying? The consequences that we don't face no consequences.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We think that with our wives. I mean, a lot of time, if your mother nurturing you, and you get in trouble, you get in jail, you do this and that and this, and you know what I'm saying, your mom just always boom, my son ain't do no wrong. My son, you know what I'm saying, you can't say nothing bad about my son or this and that and that and this. So we get with our wives, and we expect our wives to be just like our mamas in that same way, that nurturing way. But our wives want to pull the manhood up out of us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I need you to lead. I need you to lead. I need you to make these right decisions.
Right.
They pulling that up out of us when they saying things to us, but we expect for them to be with like our mama, just to accept what we do and just always be there.
That's good. That's good, because that triggers arguments. You know what I mean? Why she want me to work? I already got a little job. What bingo, brother? You got a little job. And a little job ain't gonna pay the big bills. You see what I'm saying? You need to step up, and I know there's more in you. You need to go back to school. You see what I'm saying? Now you don't want rock. Now you don't want rock with her, because the little boy in you don't want to step up.
You want to step up, like with your mama, you could work at McDonald's.
Yeah.
Pay a little phone bill.
Long as he got a job.
Yep, long as you got a job. With your
Yeah,
wife, you got mortgage.
yeah. And that's good, man. That's good because you see that a lot. You see what I'm saying? So that's a big part of these arguments. Somebody
Yeah,
trying to push you. A football coach the same way. He gonna push you to be great. He gonna push you
yeah.
to the next level. And two things will happen. Either you're gonna either resent him or you're gonna go with it. And if you go with it, he's gonna make you better. That's the same thing with a good woman, a good wife. If you go with what they're saying, I ain't saying being henpecked. I'm just saying if you go with what they're saying, they're gonna make you better. It's
You,
it's
you,
it's, it's gonna make you better.
for this reason, a man will leave his father and his mother and be
Right,
united to his wife, and the
right,
two will become one flesh. The
right,
two will become one flesh.
right,
The two
right,
will become one flesh. So
right,
she's gonna pull something up out of you that your mama and your father can't even give. She's gonna pull you up out of you, of who you supposed to be, the stand that
right,
you supposed to take. You see what I'm
right.
saying? And our mom and our pops, they're not, when we leave that, we got to leave that because it's like a shelter, so I'm gonna teach you how to be a man, this and that and that and this. I'm gonna teach you boom boom boom. Your mom, you know what I'm saying, the nurturing and the caring, blah blah blah. But when you got to get out of that shell and you got to be one with your wife, now you got to be pulled. You're gonna be pulled. It's gonna be like, man, coming up out
Yeah,
you.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
She's right there with you, and she see, my wife see things in me that I don't see in myself.
right.
So what she do? She provokes it.
Right.
She provokes that talent. She's gonna throw frisbees at it all the time, and that
Yeah,
frisbee will come back in her hand. She will hit you like that.
yeah,
Hit
yeah,
you like that.
yeah,
And
yeah,
I'm telling you, bro, when
yeah.
when it hitting you, you know what I'm saying? It got that, I'm like, huh? But
Uh-huh.
then this got to come up out you. Yeah, baby, I'm gonna give it a try.
Yeah,
That stand up. That stand up.
yeah,
Boom, I'm gonna do it. I'm
yeah,
right here. Put my hands on it now.
yeah,
You know, it's, man. That's what we got to. That's what we got to get to.
yeah.
But how do you get to that start? How do you get to seeing of who your partner is? I was telling my son, I said, if you find you somebody that you like while you in school and stuff now, you sit there, you give her time and attention, you focus on your work, but you give her time and attention. Make sure that she sees your qualities, but you see her trying to pull this out in you.
Right.
She want to separate you from different crowds. She want to separate, like, no, don't, you don't have to go here. This, if she pulling out the best in you. Now
Yeah.
my son ain't number 11. I know he looking at me like, what
But it's
that?
something that's gonna stick with him though. It's
Something
something
that's
that's gonna
gonna
stick
stick
with him
with him.
because you said it, and then he's going to see, uh, you know, them trying to change his environment. Nah, you
That's
don't you
it.
don't need to hang with them. You don't need to hang with him. Ride with me, sit with me, and I mean, a female can get you to out of some jams. They can get you into some
Yeah,
jams, but they can get
yeah.
you out of some jams. Come with me and the word also says, you'll find favor, man. You'll
You
find
find
favor.
favor.
You'll find favor, man. When you find that wife, you'll find favor. So uh, I'm excited, man. I'm excited for the platform, man. I'm excited for what God's going to do, man. And this is one of the first topics, and we got to get it straight, man. We got to
You
get it straight.
you and your wife been rocking for how long?
We've been married. Let me see, 12. We've been married 12.
Mm-hmm.
I've known her since she was 13 years old. So, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
you're looking at 19, 20 years.
19, 20 years.
Yeah,
Solid. Ups
yeah,
and downs,
yeah,
go through, but
yeah,
solid.
yeah.
What what can you say as of right now? What did she pull up out of you?
Oh man, come on, man. I ain't got
You
that
know,
type of time. I tell you what drew me to her.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna break it down. She waited. She she saw something in me that I didn't see in myself.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's a sign too that you got something. You got something, dude. You got
Yeah.
something. I ain't had no money, but I thought I had a whole lot of swag. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
getting by. That's all I was getting by all with swag. I ain't had a whole lot of money. But my wife waited. And I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. When all the other females was out there giving it up, she won't. She'll rock with me. She'll chill with me. She'll give me a hug, maybe a little kiss on the cheek or something like that. And I was still playing the field. I was still doing my thing, but she never went nowhere. She waited. She kept my phone number, etc. And she won't having sex, man. She won't doing nothing. I was like, man, what's up with her, man? And I was contemplating my swag. Like, man, I must ain't got the swag no more. I don't know what's
Yeah.
going on. I can't get her to do that. But she never would do anything, man. And like I said, she stayed there with me. She was always there with me, when I needed somebody to talk to. And then, even when I had other friends that I would talk to, female, she sat there quietly and listened to what I had to say. And she just was solid, man. She was solid.
And you didn't carry her like the way that you carried the other females. She was
Absolutely.
respectable about
Yeah.
herself.
Yeah.
The other
Absolutely.
female with fast and stuff, you didn't say some of the things to your wife like you would say to the other
Yeah.
female.
Yeah. Even in girlfriend status, because
Mm-hmm.
um, she didn't tolerate it either. Like she'll hang up that phone in your face. You
Yeah.
start coming out of pocket, she gonna hang that phone, even in girlfriend status,
Yeah.
she gonna hang
Yeah.
that phone up. Like, I don't know who you're talking to. You're gonna talk to me with a little bit more respect, but not saying it, which it burns you up at that time. But it's like, man, it's something different, man. What's
Yeah.
up with her, man?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Didn't that intrigue you more? Didn't that want like
Absolutely. Absolutely.
see, and the thing about that good thing that you married that wife, she pulled that respect out of you when you wasn't giving respect to others.
Yeah, that's
She
good.
showed you,
Yep.
you know what I'm saying? She showed you a worth. She
Yeah.
showed you a value. And what your characteristics had to come up out of you to meet that standard.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's good. Yep.
You see what I'm saying? See
Yep.
what there was no challenge with the other ones, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying, we're just being um um like foolish of saying what we saying and doing what we doing and we running through you and this and that. That's just a that sinful nature core. You know what I'm saying? That's of the world. You can do that. But when you got that good thing, something of God, oh,
Yeah.
you gonna be respect you just like you gonna
Yeah.
respect yourself. You gonna respect
Yeah.
your, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
and it was like, all right, think about it. You wasn't playing when you was doing that, when your wife came around.
Right.
It came up out of you up. This how she gonna carry herself. This how I'm gonna talk to. Boom. You see what I'm saying? It came right up out of you. You knew what she showed you. Boom. I'm not gonna tolerate this. Instead of saying, "Oh, this and blah blah blah" on the
Yeah.
phone, you just hung it up.
Yeah. Absolutely. I'm not talking
That's
to you.
you.
You talking stupid. Bye.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly.
before boy bye, she was boy bye.
Yep.
You know what I mean? You talk that somewhere else. I'll be here when you come back around and get yourself together.
And and us as men, we want that. We want to get on that level, but sometimes we dumb ourselves down to be like, well, I ain't gonna deal with her. I'm gonna finish messing with doing these right here who I'm messing with, and they get stuck in time and get stuck in the warp. You see what I'm saying?
Well, it's something from what you're saying and from what I'm picking up, it's something that you've never seen before. Because I
Something.
think I think what it is um, the true value of a woman changes. The
Mm-hmm.
value of a woman from when you're a child is that nurturing, and then you get into you don't need to be nurtured no more. You when you become a man, you don't need to be nurtured as much as you did when you were still coming up. You see what I'm saying? Because things change. So you need someone around you You know, we're just talking about the value of a woman, but you need someone around you that's gonna pull some stuff out of you, that's gonna get close to you, that's gonna get to you when you're guard down. That's when you laying up in the bed. You see what I'm saying? You laying up in the
Mhm.
bed, you're guard down. You ain't out with your boys. You ain't just come from do. No, you're guard down. Hey, you need to go back to school. You know, go ahead
Yeah.
and get your GED or go on back to do that. Hey, I think you should probably try to get your CDL. You know, they pay a little bit more money for that. Hey, my girlfriend told me her boyfriend just got a job at so and so. They start, like you said, pulling some things out of you, but because you didn't see those things when you were younger, or because this is a different season, a different time in your life, it feels painful. You know what I mean? Why are you hitting at that area? I just told you why you hitting at that area, but if you allow a good woman to, if you allow that process to happen, if you allow uh, God to take you through that process with your good thing, uh, even in the beginning stages, she's pulling something out of you that's going to be beneficial not only to her but to you, and
Hmm.
you'll see yourself begin to grow. And there's something out there. I think it's a cliche. It says, "Behind every good man, there's a good woman." You
Yes,
know what I
sir.
mean? I really don't want my wife behind me. I'd rather have my wife beside me. But anything somebody see me do, anything somebody see me have, or anything like that, man, it's because of who I got with me, who I got rocking with me. You see
Hmm.
what I'm saying? It's it's you know what I mean. You know what I
Yeah.
mean.
When they see when people see you, they know what to expect from, you know,
Yeah,
your wife.
yeah,
When people see my wife, you know what I'm saying, they know what to expect from me.
yeah,
You know, my wife, man.
yeah, yeah. Ain't too much
Ain't
need to be said.
for real, man.
It can't be said. Ain't no
Can't
words, man. Ain't
no
no
words.
words, brother.
No words.
I wrote something, man, that God gave me on June 30th, and I sent it out. Um, and it's wives. Wives. Good wives are the first people in our lives outside of our families that see something in us, even at the raw stages, to say, I do. The officiant, do you see potential? This is basically what they're saying. When the officiant, the minister that's up there, do you see potential worth spending a lifetime working on? And your
Mm.
wife say, I do. And 9 times out of 10, I put these emojis down there. Your family sit back and laugh because they
Mm.
can't see. They can't see. Your wife has, and a good thing has, a perspective on you. They can see. It's almost like a visionary
Yeah,
through
yeah.
all the rubble that's right there, that's standing there, while you nervous standing right there, while you nervous on that date, ready to get married, whatever stage you in, while you like trying to hold it together and trying to be cool through all that rubble, they see something worth saying I do, and they see something saying worth saying I do it. I do it. They take on a task taking us broken and everything, and it's vice versa,
Oh,
but it's broken and everything. They say I take on that task, while your family sit back and laugh because they say ain't no more value there. That boy ain't gonna make it. That boy ain't gonna make it. Oh, that boy done. He cooked. And your wife sit back like, now. They go through all that with the family, all that bashing with the family, and
yeah.
still keep working on us, man.
You know, man. Um, I really like. I live. I don't like. I don't care what others think or how they feel about me, how they see me. I really don't.
Right.
I try to be. I strive to be pleasing in God's sight, but most of all, my wife's opinion of me.
Hmm.
I cherish and I value that. You see what I'm saying? That just like I'm not gonna get out here and do anything disrespectful towards her. You know what I'm saying? For she could be a laughing stock, people laughing
Right.
at. You know,
Right.
nah, I'm not doing nothing
Right.
like that. And how she sees me, you know what I'm saying? It's like I'm striving just to stay on that course of when you say I do, when you put a whole lot of trust in me to be that standard stand up man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like you put your life in my hands.
Right.
You know, I'm a rock with you all the way to the end. You know,
Right.
whatever decision making, you know, I'm putting it
Right.
all right
Right.
there. I'm putting my care and my family care, my children.
Right.
You know, our
Right.
children,
Right.
and you know, for you to lead and guide us.
Right.
So when them things, man, it's like, all right, I got to make these decisions with her. I'm not gonna just make a brash decision or this and that and that and this. Hey baby, let's talk about this, or boom, boom, boom. What you think about this? You know, even though she give me the final input, what you gonna do?
Right.
It's your call. But I
Right.
go over it with her. You know,
Right.
we're gonna take these steps, and this is what we're gonna boom. And all right, that's what you want to do. We're gonna do it.
Right. Absolutely. Because it's a different they got a different perspective. Their perspective may be a little bit different. And I think that's something too to be said, because I can't make every decision by myself.
Yeah.
And when you care about somebody, you love somebody, and you got a foundation with somebody, before I go out here and do this, I need to make sure we both um on the same page.
Mm-hmm.
You
That's
know,
the main
if
thing, man.
I can't do this without you. You know what I mean? And I think that's a part of vulnerability that a lot of people can't get to. You know what I mean? And I think it keeps you going around in circles and circles doing the same thing. You know, going over the same thing and dealing with the same issues, because you that sense of vulnerability when you have somebody there, you know, like we was talking the other day, a tag team partner, somebody that you can tag in, somebody that has insight, somebody that has wisdom, that's right there with you, that you spending time with, that you can't tap on because of the callous on your heart. You know,
Mm-hmm.
when it's there, when it's there, and it's a beautiful thing, man, when you can know that you don't know everything, and I can tap in my wife, and that doesn't make me less than. Or when I can tap into my fiance, that does not make me less than. You know,
Yeah.
I'm trying to be, you know, I'm trying to be great. And in order for me to be great, I might not, I got to sit this one out, you know?
Yeah.
And sometimes that happens, you know, sometimes, you know, there was times my wife made more than me, you know, I just got, hey, you go with it while I'm
Yep.
still scribing, just different things like that, man. And it's good things, man.
Man. And that's what it's all about. You know, how much do you see in your wife? It's
Yeah,
priceless.
yeah, yeah,
You know,
yeah.
it's priceless. From ground up, when that seed was planted, when that seed was planted, it's a beautiful thing to see her sprout, especially if you're watering her properly.
Hmm.
You know, if you're watering her properly, beautiful thing to see her sprout, because she gives great fruit, or she gonna blossom into a beautiful, beautiful plant.
Right,
But it's what you're giving,
right,
is what you're striving, and you're taking that fruit that she's giving you. You just ain't taking it and throwing it and smashing it,
right,
but you're really sitting there and you eating from that whatever, you know, she producing.
right. And ultimately, that's what she's going to give to your children.
Your children.
You know, she's going to give that to your children.
So now that example of being a great husband, a great father, a great dad, your children is seeing this, and they're seeing how to love and value the woman,
Breaking that mold.
breaking that mold, man. A lot of molds have been broken, you know, in families,
Yeah,
and struggling. You're struggling.
yeah,
Not financially, not you know, materialized or stuff like that, but you're struggling and you're broken inside. A brother Chicken told me one time. He said, "You hanging around nine broke jokers, you bound to be the 10th." And I always thought it was about money. I was like, I'm gonna have $1 in my pocket, until when I started thinking, like, man, the broken mentality,
right,
the broken heart,
right,
the heart issue, your heart start, you know, like you say, getting callous towards
right,
a whole lot of things, especially with women.
right.
You know, we think we plant children in women and thinking like, all right, now y'all got it from here.
Yeah,
You got it. Just
Yeah.
yeah, you supposed to take him to the doctor. Or you supposed to do that, man. When I first started taking my daughter to the doctor's appointment, my son, man, taking my children to doctor's appointments and stuff, man, and man,
You don't know what's going on.
ain't you know what to ask. You know what I'm saying? You got a phone, you know, baby, you know what's going on here.
You just in
But,
there.
yeah,
You just in there.
just in there. But I'm telling you, over the years, and it became consistent. It was a
Right.
boom. Man,
Right.
the teachers who called me, I got it on my email for my son, and I
Right.
could pick my daughters up from school or
Right.
something. You know, some things, man, it makes me feel like, this is what it's all about.
Right.
This is what, you
So
know.
so we've shown you guys, you know, during this time with you, our value and our perspectives, and it's still work. It's still work. We still have to put in work each and every day, like you have to do with anything, like you have to do with your salvation every day. You got to put in work. You got to put in work with your marriage, and every day is not the same. So you can't put it on autopilot. Not even just your marriage, but your relationship with your fiance, your relationship with your girlfriend. You can't put it on autopilot. It's always changing because we're always changing. And, you know, it's all on your value. We just are endeavoring to break that mold and to try to pull against that callus that's on your heart so we can right some of these wrongs from the generation before us or the generation before them, wherever it started. You know, we don't care about pointing fingers. We're just trying to get some information out there from two brothers' perspectives that love God and really care about our family, really care about our legacy. So, um, you know, if it touches you, um, you know, send us a message. But more than that, just take this link and just pass it to however many people you're led to, or if you think somebody can get some value out of it, just send it to them, man. And that's all we ask. And we appreciate you guys just even clicking on the link, man, and going through this with us. And we'll have more as the weeks progress. We got a lot of different topics, man.
And one of the main things also, don't be afraid. Do not be afraid of stepping out the box of being a man loving your woman. You ain't got to press your homeboys. You ain't got to press your peers, people around you. You know, just love your woman.
That's it.
Love your woman.
That's
That's it.
it.
We love y'all. We out.